Hello friends, welcome back to another episode. I'm here doing actually a test of the Fujifilm Instax 300 versus the Polaroid 1 Step 2 instant film. But while I'm here, I'm also going to test my FE2. I have a black FE2 with a 35 1.4 Nikon lens, and then I have the classic Minolta SRT 101. This is an awesome camera. I can't tell you how pleased I am with this camera. I've put a few rolls through it, and it has the 51.4, and this lens is absolutely awesome. Not only is the lens awesome, the metering on this camera is dead on. I have a fresh battery in it, and the way this camera meters is just phenomenal. So you have a phenomenal meter in conjunction with a phenomenal glass, and these images are just crazy clear. And maybe a couple months ago I started developing my film at home. I quit sending off film to labs, so I'm doing E6 slides, E6 transparency or color positive, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing E6, I'm doing C41 color negative, I'm doing black and white, all at my kitchen sink. I've had some bad luck with the labs, right? My film is coming back, it's all dusty, they're badly scratched, my negatives are scratched. I'm just very displeased with these pro labs and the way my negatives are coming back. And one time I did I'm kind of digressing a little bit, but bear with me. I sent off a roll of film from my Rolly 3.5F. I took a roll of images, and it randomly was selected for X-ray inspection en route to the lab. So it came back, it was all fogged, right? So again, it's not going to be fogged if it's already developed and it's coming back from the lab. It was en route to the lab, not yet developed, went through X-ray, and my film was ruined. So I said, that's it. Between being randomly selected for inspection and ruined through the fogging of X-ray and through these labs, not treating my images properly, right? Because it's mass production. They're in a hurry. They got bulk processing to do. So my film is coming back dusty and it's coming back scratched. So I said, I'm going to do it at home, and my results have been phenomenal. I'm absolutely tickled to death with the quality of the processing just at home in the kitchen sink. So that was a digression, and I admit I'm digressing a little bit, but the purpose is, again, I'm going to use the FE2 and the Minolta SRT 101, and I've got because the colors of these these aerosol artists is right. I want the color to match. So Kodak Ektar 100 is a beautifully vivid and vibrant film. Not so vivid as like a Fuji Velvia. It's not that exaggerated or cartoonish, but it is very colorful. So I want to use this. Portrait. I was going to use portrait, but I thought really that's really more toward human flesh, right? It's really designed toward human flesh tones. It's really not for aerosol art because the colors are skewed. They're not natural skin tones on aerosol art. So why even bother with portrait? So that's why I decided to go with Ektar, and I wanted to get that really beautiful, vivid saturation. And I just have some drugstore film. So I have some, and this is really, really a discount. So I've been shooting this a lot lately. This is Fujifilm Superior Extra 400, and I am just blown away at the quality of this film. There's actually two films, the drugstore types, that are phenomenal. It's this, the Fujifilm Superior Extra, and also the Kodak Ultramax 400. Just phenomenal quality in this film. I mean, you talk about bang for your buck in return for your dollar. You're getting, now these are considered consumer films or drugstore films, but they're awesome films. So if you're on a budget and you really can't afford to shoot like your pro films like Tri-X or HP5 Plus or your Ektar or your Portra, again, your Superior from Fujifilm and your Ultramax from Kodak are awesome choices. I know I went long. This was really supposed to be a short intro on these two cameras, but as always, I digress. Right, I'm the king of digression. I always wander off when I'm doing these things. But so please bear with me, and I will show you the results of these two cameras as I photograph the murals. Thank you. Okay friends, so welcome back. I'm going to show you a bunch of photos I took of Borderland Jam, which is the aerosol art aerosol art festival that's held once a year at the Frontier Foods here in El Paso. So I'm shooting it with many different cameras, and I'm just having fun, just rediscovering film. That's all I've been shooting lately is film. So I'll just walk you through the images I'm about to show you are all Ektar 100, Kodak Ektar 100 professional film. The images just came out wonderfully. So I'll just walk you through the camera. So we have the self-timer, the logo, of course, the Nikon PC sync if you want to do strobes. To release the lens is here. On the top, this is a 35-1.4. This lens, it's the 35 1.4. It's a really good lens. I think it's either the AI or the AIS. I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, so we're getting back to the this is the ASA. Your film speed. You just turn it to your film speed. Film rewind, hot shoe, shutter speed, dial, shutter release, film advance, film counter, how many images have been taken, and let's see what else. Viewfinder, of course, reminder slot. You tear off the box and put it in here. I'm in manual focus, so if I'm losing focus in and out, just bear with me. I'm trying to do the best I can here to maintain focus. This is to rewind the film. This is for if you want to put a auto rewinder on it. I don't have that. I never believed in those. To rewind the film, 1/4-20 tripod socket, battery for the light meter, and these are more connectors here. Again, I never use the automatic rewinders and stuff, so the vertical grips. I just never used them. So anyways, this is the FE2. I like the black. The black is better for street photography. It's a little more discreet than the silver. I also have the silver, but I prefer the black. It really is much more discreet. So now I'll show you the images. Okay, again, it's going to be Kodak Ektar 100.